What's going on, stackers? So in this video I'm going to share with you how I made $4,000 plus from one composition notebook. So welcome back to StackinProfit. My name's Paddy and over here we give you the tools and resources to learn, grow and master passive income streams so that you can live a life of freedom. Now, like I said in this video, I'm going to share with you how I made $4,000 plus from one composition notebook. Now, let's go over to here to my Get Book Report. Now, if you also stick around to nearer the end of the video, I'm also going to share with you just a really simple way on how to find niches. Now, right off the bat, we can see that I just broke $90,000, which again to me is absolutely insane. Now, I'm only $10,000 of hitting six figures with my low content books. It's taken a while, but as we can see, I've had some good months, I've had some bad months, but I've had consistent sales ever since I started back here in 2018. Now, if we look just here, this month's also doing pretty well. I believe we're on the 22nd today, so we still have quite a few days till the end of the month, but so far I've already done $2,000. Now, let's go all the way down to the bottom, because I want to pull up my best selling composition notebook. So let's stop just here so we can take a look. Now, one thing I do want to note really quick, and that is one of my adult colouring books is slowly becoming one of my best selling books. My adult colouring book, or one of them, is just here, and we can see that I've actually done $5,323 selling 2,615 units. Now, what's insane about this is that this book only got published this year. So again, one of my adult colouring books is slowly becoming one of my best-selling books, which again, I think is absolutely awesome. Now, if you want to learn more about creating colouring books, we do have videos on the channel, and we also have a colouring book course. If you want to go and check that out, you can get there by going to simplecoloringbooks.com. Now, let me pull up the book that I wanted to check out, and that is just here. So this is my best-selling composition notebook of all time, and I've sold 2,218 units, making $4,312. Now, with this, even though that's $4,000 and it sounds pretty good, that has taken round about 2 years to make that $4,000. Now, what the crazy thing about that is that this book only took round about half an hour to create, probably a little bit shorter. So I worked for half an hour, I created the book. If you stick around to the end of the video, I am going to share with you how I actually created the book with the tools that I use as well. But it took round about half an hour to create, and it's gone on to make this $4,000 over 2 years very, very passively. Now, let's take the calculator for a second. Let's take that. Let's just move that over to here. Now, let's take that 4,312. I'll leave that 1 cent off. Now, let's divide this by around 24 months, because that's around 2 years. So divided by 24 equals $179. So that's $179 on average that I earn each and every month just from this one composition notebook. Now, again, that's just an average. Sometimes it's going to be higher, sometimes it's going to be lower, but it's just an average. So an average of $179 per month for around about half an hour's work, which I did 2 years ago, which is absolutely awesome. Now, how did I actually go ahead and create this book? Or how do I create any of my composition notebooks? Well, the first tool that I use is Tangent Templates. And with Tangent Templates, you can get lots of different interiors from here. This is where I got my interior from my composition notebook. Now, with Tangent Templates, they have some amazing tools within their software. I believe it's around $69. One-off payment as well, just a one-time payment, so there's no subscription fees. You pay the once and then you get access for lifetime, which again in itself is pretty awesome. Now, you can find a discount code for tangent templates. Now, I'm not sure where that is. The only place I know where you can actually get one is by joining the creators Facebook group. So right here, this is the Facebook group attached with tangent templates. Now what I'll do, I'll link this in the description down below so you can go through and join if you want to. It's their own private Facebook group, but if you ask here within their group, then they will give you a discount code on the software. So again, if that's something that you're interested in, I will leave a link for this group down in the description below. But once you have tangent templates, you can come in, take a look at all of the interiors and download as needed. For me and my composition notebooks, I use these two just here, college ruled and wide ruled. Most of the time I use college ruled, sometimes wide ruled. It all depends on what people are searching for, because some people search for one or the other. But from here, this is where I got my interior, and then I created my cover. Now where did I create my cover? Well, just in Canva. Now you can get Canva Pro. I believe that when I created that book, that I didn't actually have Canva Pro because it was over 2 years ago, or around about 2 years ago. So I'm not sure if I had Canva Pro or not. But my point is, you don't actually need Canva Pro to go ahead and start creating. There's a lot of benefits for having Canva Pro. A couple of them being, if we scroll down to round about here, you can magic resize. So if you've got your dimensions wrong on your book, you can just quickly resize it, which is absolutely awesome. But again, that's only a pro feature. You can also upload your own fonts. So this is one of another reasons why I have Canva Pro, because I get all of my fonts from over on Creative Fabrica and then upload them here. And then another benefit and why I have Canva Pro is for unlimited folders. So with me, every graphics that I use, I create folders within Canva so I can access them on the platform. And this frees up storage on my own laptop and keeps everything in the cloud. So if anything happened to my laptop, all I'd have to do is log into Canva and I've still got everything. And with that, you can actually have 100 gigabytes of storage, which is absolutely crazy. Now, if you want to try out a Canva Pro 30-day free trial, I'll leave a link for this down in the description below. But again, if you're just starting off, you don't really need Canva Pro. You can just sign up to the usual Canva and create everything in there. Now, once you have Canva, you can create some really nice looking patterns like this. Now with this, these are all single elements that I got over from Creative Fabrica, and then I uploaded them here within Canva and created this pattern. Now with this pattern, I then utilize that pattern to create my composition notebooks. Now if you want to watch a video, I believe, where I created this pattern, then I'll link it right there in the right hand corner so you can go through and watch. If you're trying to create composition notebooks, then that video is for you. But this is what I did. I just created a simple pattern. You can do this within any niche. So this is kind of like 90s themed. You could do dogs. So you could have all different types of dogs on here. You could do cats. You could do basketball. I mean, niches are everywhere and there's unlimited amount of ideas. But that's what I did within Canva. Just created a simple pattern. Then I turned that simple pattern into a composition notebook, as you can see just here. So that pattern, I made a big one, and then over here is where I added it onto my composition notebook template. So my template is here. If we just click on there again, with this composition notebook here, I believe I created a video on that as well. So what I'll do, I'll link that one as well in the right hand corner, and you should go through and watch, because look at these. They look good and they're really simple to create. And because I created the pattern, it's going to make it more unique. But I always have some type of template like this. And then once I've created the pattern, I download it. I actually download it as a PNG transparent background. Again, this is one of the features that you have in Canva Pro. So I can click this box, then click download, and then the back is going to be transparent. So why is that important? Well, when I upload it here and create the book, that means I can change the cover color. So if we just move that over to round about there, we can see it's transparent, and at the minute I have a black cover, but I could change this on the fly to find a colour that I like. Now that doesn't really look good, but you get the idea. That's why I create my patterns with a transparent background, and again, that is actually a Canva Pro feature. But that's how I create my composition notebooks. That's how I created my best-selling composition notebook just here, which has gone on to make me $4,000+. Now with this, again, it's not actually just a standard notebook or standard composition notebook. This composition notebook is really, really niche down, and that's why it tends to do well. Now when it comes to composition notebook niches, they're absolutely everywhere, and I mean absolutely everywhere. And they're easy to find. So let's just change this to all departments. Let's type in, that didn't work, so let's do that one more time. Why is that not working? All departments. Okay, so that's just being a little bit weird. Let me just try and fix this quick. Apps and games. Let's do that. Go back. Let's just do that one more time. All departments. There we go. So let's type in composition, if I can spell, composition notebook. That's the book type. Now niches are absolutely everywhere. You can think of animals. So what you can do is go over to Google and type in lists of animals or list of popular animals. Then you can find that list and then use that list to see if there's demand for these composition notebooks over on Amazon just here. So all we have to do is type in composition notebook. Now let's put an animal at the beginning. Sloth. Sloth composition notebook. Look at all these different keywords. This is what people are actually searching for. So people are actually searching for a sloth composition notebook for mum, or just a sloth composition notebook. Now we can change that sloth out for any animal. Let's do a rat. Rat composition notebook. One keyword, but that tells me that people are actually searching for this. Because if Amazon auto-populates anything just here, they do that because that's what people are searching. So they've auto-populated this, which means people are searching for a rat composition notebook. Let's do cat. Cat composition notebook. Look at this. Cat composition notebook for adorable girls, boys, kids and teens. Very, very specific. Kawaii cat composition notebook. Halloween black cat composition notebook. So many different types of niches just from cat. Now that's animals, but you can also do food. So let's think of some popular food. Pizza. Pizza composition notebook. Look at that. People are searching for that. So people are searching for the pizza composition notebook. How about something similar to do with cooking? Let's do baking. Baking composition notebook. Look at that. So you'd want to create a really nice looking baking cover. You could have all kinds of desserts on it. You could have cupcakes and things like that, and target this book. Now there's a lot more that goes into finding niches than just this. This is just a real simple way that you can find them. Once you've found them, you can use SPTs, that's Self-Publishing Titans, Chrome extension, to actually see if a niche is profitable. If you want to check them out, you can get there by going to selfpublishingtitans.com. Absolutely amazing tools, and I believe they're also having some updates. So go ahead and check that out. But again, this is how simple niches are. Niches are absolutely everywhere. Now, where are you watching this? You're probably watching this at home, probably on your iPhone or some kind of device. Now, have a look around your room and see what you can see. Chances are that they're going to be niches. Do you have plants in your house? What type of plants? Oh, so you have a cactus. Cactus composition notebook. Look at that. See, people are actually searching for this. And this is what I mean when I say niches are absolutely everywhere. But that's everything that I did to make 4,000 plus from my best selling composition notebook. Couldn't get my words out just then. So I started with Tangent Templates. Again, if you want a discount code, go and join their group. I will link that down in the description, but I started with Tangent Templates. I got myself my interior, and then I used Canva. Not even Canva Pro, I don't believe, but Canva Pro is awesome. because it just has so many features. But I use Canva Pro to create patterns, and then I utilize those patterns to turn onto composition notebooks. And I do that all from the research that I do over on Amazon. So very, very simple. Now, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Also, go hit subscribe and hit that little bell icon so you can be notified for any further videos. That being said, I've been Paddy, this has been Stacking Profit, and I'll see you again soon.